I just want to quit having seen him in these knee high.
Oh man, in the Uggs,
that was nasty.
Dressed like a Martian.
Well, yo, beautiful people, this Nadir.
This Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 147.
Yes, sir.
147.
Yep.
I tried to get 147 in here earlier.
Hey man, we got to close the year all right.
We do got to close the year all right. We'll definitely do that, man. What's up, man?
Out here chilling, man. You know, the holiday hangover, I guess.
I'm glad it's over. Yeah. I'm glad it's over only because I'm happy the kids got what they wanted. They having fun with everything. Mm-hmm. It's just December just seems like it runs for so long, and it is because I work. It's like that week after Christmas, or the week of Christmas, like after. It's like ain't nothing to do. You're just there catching up on TV shows, just talking to your friends, coworkers or whatever, and it's just a dead time, and you just want to go home.
Oh, as far as work goes, you're like I'm over this or whatever. Yeah. But nah, man. For me, it's like, the holidays, it just feels like so much planning. You always got something going on. Everybody trying to close out something from the end of the year. Or, You know what I'm saying? Trying to be brand new for the beginning of the year. Right. I never understood that. Like, I got I get the idea of like New Year's resolutions, but it's like, why, like, for people that be like at the beginning of December, like the things I'm leaving in 2018, you can leave that behind today. Yeah, you could have. If that's how you felt, like, if you was really that serious about it, leave it now. Right. You know what I mean? You can do this anytime. This is just a calendar. It means nothing. Man-made. Yeah. I don't know. That's a great point, though. I think it's like it shows a fresh start. People look at 2009. You see everybody at the gym in 2000. Every morning you wake up is a fresh start, though.
Yeah, true. You see, you think of it glass half full. Yeah. People think of it as glass half empty. I didn't dealt with this mess for so long. Yeah. So many girls breaking up with their guys that didn't because they didn't go to Thanksgiving dinner. Listen, he rode his motorcycle home. He couldn't take you, okay,
bruh. Maybe I just look at all that stuff different because I'm like, first of all, the concept of time, man, is a nasty concept. I'm convinced that time is only around so that way that they can make us work. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Because outside of that, there's absolutely no reason to record time at all. Like, there's no such thing as a year. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We just made this up, and it works along with the sun schedule.
Yeah. So it's all what's the word? Is it communism? Capitalism?
To an extent, I would say so.
Because think about it. That's what goes back to what we were saying last podcast about these holidays being bogus these days because it's just all money generated. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like the concept of just being around family and enjoying that is like, and I think your family does it. You guys get together and y'all stay up with each other. I know my wife's family does too. Yeah. But for the most part, it's all become money. You Absolutely. know, and that's the thing that kind of gets on my nerves with it. Is like, y'all don't see the hustle going on here.
Oh man, you know what, man? I kind of peeped that a while ago. I'm like, you know what, man? Nah, I ain't falling for that. But even outside of that, like all this stuff, I don't want to. If you celebrate Christmas for the reasons that you're supposed to celebrate it, then you know what I'm saying. I don't want to say like it's made up, but it's all made up. Yeah. Thanksgiving wasn't always a thing. Christmas wasn't always a thing. Even under the the religious belief of Christmas, it wasn't always a thing. Right, you know what I'm saying? Jesus had to be born, and you know what I'm saying, for it to be a thing. None of these holidays were anything. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they gotta be tight because I was talking to the wife about like Santa Claus, right? And like, why Santa Claus? Okay, like, everybody watching it's whatever. Why Santa Claus gotta be a big white guy? And I just kind of like, to me, like, why couldn't he been a Mexican or a black dude? Like, why couldn't he been, you know what I mean? Because like,
I want to say the origin story of Saint Nicholas, who Santa Claus is based off of, was a black guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying because Santa Claus had elves. They fixed people. That's like Mexicans to me. And I'm not trying to be racist or nothing. I'm just saying he was fixing things, bro. Like
I can't co-sign your brother. I'm not riding that shit with you, man.
I'm just saying, man. Like I just need some work done in the basement, and that's what I'm looking for. Whatever. We'll move on, man. But I'm just ready to get the new year, whatever, started. That's the thing that gets me about it is just everyone talking about the thing. New year, new me. I'm leaving this in 2000, whatever, and it's kind of cornballish, man.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just kind of corny. All right, man. So let's start like we always do. We've been playing. What you been playing, bro?
Oh, man. I've been playing 2K. A little bit of that Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. Okay. And that has been it. I haven't touched Red Dead all week. I don't know why. Like, I put it in the other day to start playing. I was like, all right, I'll play 2K right now. Sure. And, never went back. But that's about it, man. Listen. Oh, I got UFC 3. We talked about it on the pod, maybe the pod making things come true, and I got that for Christmas, so I played a little bit of that too, and it's fun for a beat 'em up. I love a good beat 'em up.
Good beat 'em up. Yeah. You played online?
Nah. See, my PlayStation Plus membership had expired, and I ain't quite know it yet. You know what I mean? I'm hanging out a little bit, man, waiting to see if I can fish a deal. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I always wait for deals with PlayStation Plus. I never use it.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah.
PlayStation's just
they ought to include, because you use the PlayStation TV. They ought to just include it in your subscription. They should. Like, that's disrespect.
Yeah, they should, because it's, I don't know. Now I think about it, do I pay for it already though? Because I do have PS
View. You have that subscription, yeah.
So maybe that's the reason why. I don't know. Maybe I do. I don't know. I don't play the games on my PlayStation anyway.
Sad.
Yeah, it's a Babylon team. As far as me playing, I ain't played nothing. Really? I haven't. I've been, like I said, that week of Christmas, leading to New Year's is just it's a dead week because every company is not really doing anything. So I'm really at work as being a placeholder, and I'm catching up on My Hero Academia. Finished watching that. Shout out to Chan, man. If you're watching this, you need to check that show out. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you need to watch My Hero Academia. Okay. Because the storyline and the character building is just amazing. Like, to the point where, like, it evokes some emotions. Like, it pushes you to the limit. You're emotionally drained after certain episodes. Like, it's that good. Yeah. Okay. I can't speak more highly of it. And I'm not surprised that it took off in America, because now they got the English dubs and it's taking over. So they had a game coming out next year too.
It's getting nasty, man.
Yeah, I think it might jump the shark.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's headed towards destruction.
Yeah, absolutely. Usually when they start making it more and more about just making money off it, then that's when it's almost out of here. Yeah. As far as gaming wise, not a daggone thing. I haven't played anything.
Really? No Destiny?
Nope. Haven't even fired. I played Destiny last.
The truth comes out.
I think day of Christmas. Okay. A day of Christmas I played for a little bit, but other than that, I haven't played at all.
Hey man, listen. The week of Christmas, or like Christmas, New Year, man, it's a hectic time, and you got little ones. Yeah. So it's like, I know that they're still riding the high of Christmas, man. All the new stuff, they just all over the place. Oh man,
and you got to clean it up and then try to for them to put it all back into. The hysteria. Yeah, man.
Yeah, what I mean? The littles, man, they're at that age now where it's like, I'm not cleaning that stuff anymore. Yeah.
It brings up a good point, too, because I was actually getting on them last night, because they, make the little sippy cups and they drink cups or whatever. And then, like, my kids, man, they get done drinking a cup, they just toss it on the ground. Yeah. Just throw it. It's like, it's like my house was like an empty bar at times, man. I'm like, yo, pick your cup up, put it in the sink. First of all, somebody gonna get hurt, and second of all, it's just nasty. Pick it up and put it in the sink. They don't care.
No, they're just done with it, man.
They're done with it. They do it when I tell them to, but as far as I leave it to their own merits, oh no, they're gonna drink it, lay it down, and forget about it.
The beauty of utility, man.
Man, mom and dad will do it. Yeah, for sure. All right, man. So you said you're playing some 2K. Yeah. The pink diamond LeBron controversy.
Oh man,
tell me about it.
Oh man. All right. So 2K. Okay. They accidentally let a locker code slip for pink diamond LeBron James on Christmas Day.
That was Christmas.
You know what I'm saying? Christmas morning. So, what I mean? Like anybody would, you get up, man, you put that code in, and you got your pink diamond LeBron. Hey, hooray. It was a free card. It was LeBron James. Here we go. So, the Christmas Day goes through or whatever. They patch the code, and they turn it into a free agent card that was butt. So, it's like, okay, well, for the people who got the pink diamond LeBron, cool. So, everybody's happy about that, man. Maybe it wasn't supposed to come out, but still, it was like, hey, it's Christmas Day. Right. We got a little something, man. Right. We've been loyal to this game. Why not? So, the day after Christmas, man, many users got up and turned their 2K on
they took it back.
Find that the card had been removed from the game. Like, why? I don't know. And that's the part that I think everybody's trying to figure out. Is this like, why would you take it away from people at this point? Like, you should have just let it rock. It was Christmas Day. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares who all got this? First of all, it was probably a very small percentage of users that actually got this card, like very dedicated fans. Because if you weren't up and on Twitter to find where people were posting this locker code up, you would have never seen it. And it was already Christmas morning. You know what I'm saying? People got other things to do. Right. And the code was active for maybe 8 to 10 hours. Okay. So like I said,
but you got it, right?
I did get it.
You still have it?
No.
They took yours away?
They took it away, man. Yeah, they took it away. And what made it worse was it's like, people got that card, and then they went out and they spent their My Team points and bought like diamond shoes, bought badges to upgrade it, and just swagged it up. Yeah, I mean, like, spent real money to upgrade this card, and they took all that stuff too. Really? And did not give it back to players. Yeah.
So how does that work then? Because if you spent money to upgrade it, then shouldn't you get that money back then?
Nope.
Really?
Yeah, they're just like, any consumables that were on the card, gone with the card.
And they gave no explanation on why they did it.
Nope. They're acting like it almost didn't happen.
Really?
Yeah, and players are furious, man. And rightfully so, right? Yeah. Because it's like, if y'all make a mistake like that, just let it rock. First of all, the card was I think it was a 96 overall. You're going to come out with a better LeBron. There's already a better LeBron already in the game. It's like, this card wasn't even going to be the best version of itself for the year. It was just a small token to help people out, and y'all really going to snatch it away. on Christmas Day.
Yo, that shows how big 2K is. I'm gonna tell you, something like that happened in Madden, it'd have been donezo. You just see nobody playing it. You know what I mean?
That's funny that you mentioned that, because they were saying that something very similar happened in Madden. And Madden, once they caught wind of it, they patched it, and they let the people who got it was a Randy Moss card, they let them just keep him in rock.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, yo, first of all, it's a video game. Right. Let's just keep it all the way funky. It's like, it's meant to be played and enjoyed. If you got something that's going to help you enjoy this game more, going to, kind of push you to commit more time to this game, who at 2K was thinking to themselves, I know what we need to do to level the playing field. We got to take this out.
I don't get what the advantage is as far as taking it away.
Just pure greed, because they want you to have to rip packs and buy tokens and all that stuff, so that way you can try to claw your way at this card or any cards of those calibers. Just sick, man.
That's the nasty thing, sick, because it's not like you got the game for free,
right?
You literally just got something that is already in-game currency, so to speak.
Yeah,
you got it for free. So I don't understand why they would take it away.
And you snatched it right from under them.
I got to check the YouTubes after this to see there's videos on it, because I'm sure there is.
Oh yeah, the Pink Diamond Bronze controversy, man. People were sick about it. Now, one thing I will say, they did try to make up for it, and they put out a locker code to everybody, and it allowed you to get a different Pink Diamond player.
Okay.
But these players weren't Bron. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think I got Pink Diamond Blake Griffin.
What? Pink Diamond LeBron versus Pink Diamond Blake Griffin, that's not even the same.
The funniest thing is, the Pink Diamond Blake Griffin card is actually better. But
really?
I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? I want Bron.
Exactly. Maybe Bron has something to do with this.
Possibly.
Yeah. Because he is a cover athlete.
Yeah.
Maybe he was like, hey, listen, get it out of here.
But there's already a better LeBron in the game.
Only my kids can keep it.
Wow. Yeah, you might be right. Bronny and Bryce might have leaked it out.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
They try to give a little holiday cheer to everybody.
Nasty.
Yeah, I got the little
2K, you got to do better. Like, I'll tell you what, I didn't buy a VC.
I know you don't ever.
But now there's never a chance that'll happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I can imagine if you got the card, right, for free, and then you upgraded the card, and then they just took it away, and they're like, yeah, whatever. That's some Debo type stuff, bro.
I'm saying that's sick.
Yeah,
that's sick. You don't treat people like that.
No, you don't.
On Christmas Day.
No, you don't.
On Christmas Day.
Period, though, to keep your fan base going. And 2K is one of those games that people, before 2K19 came out, remember 2K18, people was on the fence a little bit. You know, like, wonder if this is going to be the game we keep playing. And 2K19 has been the one that's got the resurgence and everyone's playing. Like, if you teeter like that, that just goes back to them just being a dominant force when it comes to the game, basketball gaming.
I bet you Live saw a bump in sales.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people that switched over. Like, you know what? Nope, 2K, you burned me too many times. I'm good.
Live, if they can get it together, but 2K been so strong for so long.
I keep hearing Live is a good product.
Yeah,
so, hey, listen, we used to say the same thing about 2K, but they maneuvered their way into the market.
Live was the one.
2K keeps slipping like that, and hey man, open a perfect window for Live.
Right, exactly. I can see it happening. Speaking of slipping, though, so we got the PlayStation Classic came out. So before the PlayStation Classic, we had the Nintendo. Nintendo Classic came out. It sold like hotcakes.
Yep.
The Super Nintendo came out. Remastered, sold like hotcakes.
Yep.
So now we got the PlayStation remaster comes out, and within the year, it's down to $35.
Yeah,
1 month after release.
1 month after release, man.
What does that say?
Nobody wanted this.
No, nobody wanted it.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody wanted it.
There's a nostalgia about those NES and SNES games that PlayStation 1 just doesn't have on it yet.
Right.
Maybe because we've always had, we've always had the SNES games too. But I don't know, man. It's like, it was such a shift, and the games are already kind of like that, just better. It's like, I don't know, I want to play these games.
Well, there wasn't any good ones on there, and even when if you could hack it and put other games, like I thought about getting one for $35, but I thought about it, like we both talked about it, like even if I could hack it and put games on it, I might play it for a day and be done with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it wasn't anything in bad about the PlayStation when it came out.
It was amazing.
It was amazing, but for that time, it's not timeless. Like, you ever play Tekken now? Like, it's still
nasty.
It's
nasty.
like,
unless you're playing Tekken 6 on the new systems, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and see, that's a big part of it though too. It's just like, those titles continued on throughout the year, so it's like we saw them progressively get better. It's not like how SNES playing Castlevania or something like that we're not getting another game like this anytime soon,
right? But see, I think that the PlayStation 1 kind of was the Kickstarter in all of the franchises that PlayStation owners grew to love.
Yeah,
that's what kickstarted it all. But you don't want to go back and play those original ones because they just weren't graphically good,
right?
During that time, definitely that was the best thing you could do. But since those titles have gone and gotten so much better, I think that the PlayStation 2 Classic would be a very good system. Like so? That one would be everyone. PS2 was probably what got me loving PlayStation. Like they could even, and I always said this too. And if EA, if you do this, I want GamesMusicLyfe to get a payola. But they should make a and they did it a couple years back. They made a classic version of Madden, like updated rosters and stuff. They should do that.
Yeah, I can see that being fun.
Just do that and have it come, just have, because Madden 2005 on the PlayStation 2 is probably my favorite Madden. Yeah. And a lot of people's favorite. People still play it. It's kind of like Tecmo Bowl, Super Tecmo Bowl. People still play it. There's a group out there that actually play online, and they hack it to where they got the rosters with updated rosters and everything.
Wow.
So yeah, man, like if you make a good product, people will play it forever.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, but yeah, I think with PlayStation, it just wasn't something that everyone really wanted. That's all.
I think that was a large part of the case. And plus, like I said, these games have been around. Like, they've constantly given us the classic library to play those old games. Like PS2, we have no need for it because you could play all those games on the back catalog on PlayStation 4. So.
Yeah, you're right. I think it's more a nostalgic thing. I think what Sony did is they looked at how the Nintendo and Super Nintendo was performing. Yeah. And they were like, we can get this bag too. Yeah. And they were like, nah.
It don't work like that. Nah, you know what? What we need is a proper Genesis re-release. That's what we're really looking for.
What's up with Sega though?
I don't think that they exist.
You're right. I think you're right. Because Sega was on every console after that.
Yeah, exactly. They licensed out all their games. Yeah. So
that's nasty.
It's over with.
And us being Genesis fans, that's heartgenesis.
It does hurt. It hurts a little bit, but hey man, we will persevere.
Yeah, I actually been thinking about trying to get not all of the Genesis collection, but a lot of them. Yeah, just try to get them on cartridge and stuff. But them things would be expensive.
Man, you just made me think of that too. Like, man, when they really started just trashing the system is when they started releasing the games for the current consoles, and it's like, PlayStation Arcade, and it's like, 32 games. Like, man,
that wasn't it, man.
Nah, man, you're just hoarding it out at this point,
absolutely.
Man. Yeah, it's nasty.
Absolutely. It's like kind of what Jumpman's doing to Jordan, but that's a whole other subject. Man, yeah. That's a whole other subject.
Listen, we're gonna get into that subject. Nike gonna stop sending me these trash reservations, okay?
Those 4s would have been the worst Jordan I have ever seen.
And you know what? For $190, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you like it, rock them. But $225, man, get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Even
$190 is disrespect. I think it's like a bad tattoo, bro.
I feel like that is a little too much at $190. Yeah. But you know what? Typically, we already know like them boys gonna sit. Mm-hmm. They're gonna go on sale for $152. Yeah. That's a fair price.
Yeah.
But $225, y'all out of pocket, man. It's just straight disrespect. Y'all try. You know what it was, man? They were trying to finesse all the gift cards. From Christmas, you know what I mean?
Yeah. My thing what gets me upset though, I get super tight about this is the fact they send it to you like they're doing you a favor.
Yeah.
And that's what gets me super tight. Like, you can look at my purchase history. I'm a sneaker guy. Yeah. I do not buy this stuff. Like, that's just crap.
But they don't hit you with the heat though.
No, they don't hit me with the powers. I'm still tight about not getting them powers though. But just like anything that I really, really want. Like, if I hit notify, send me the reservation, then you know that I am going to be appreciative of it.
I was surprised those Kyrie 5 the concepts. I think they might still be around right now.
Really?
I checked later in the day yesterday. They were still there.
See, the thing about it is I thought about getting them.
They're fire.
They are fire. But I started thinking, the more when I start thinking about if they're going to be something I'd wear is when it starts going bad. Because I'm like, okay, they're tan and purple. Am I really going to wear it? The whole
that is kind of tough to pull off.
Yeah, it's tough to pull off. It's like I got a couple shirts or something to go with it, and it's like, plus it's a shoe I might wear once or twice a year. But that's pretty much me anyway.
Yeah.
But that's I'm just
because your Crocs get a lot of run, brother.
Bro, I love them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I don't even know why you got
we had that conversation about comfort. Kev, that's all I think about, bro.
That's how I feel about my Prestos.
Yeah, your Prestos. Like, you throw them Prestos on, it's a comfort thing, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I think the LeBron 15s gets a high rotation for me. I don't wear them a lot because they're just specialty shoes, but they're just super comfortable.
Yeah.
Have you worn your shit?
No.
Okay, I know. You don't wear anything. You just... I think we might be done, man. We just get them for just be like
to sit and just kind of look at. Yeah, man.
We might be done, bro.
Yeah.
Remember we first met, it'd be, we hook up, we see, okay, what he got on. Okay, what he got on. Now we know what the other's going to wear. Like, it's just pretty simple. Like, it's comfort.
Listen, I have a pair of DS Legend Blue 11s. Yeah. Columbia Blue 11s. Yeah.
But you have a couple you haven't worn yet.
Yeah, but I'm thinking more so on the time span since when those released to now.
Oh wow, how long ago was that?
think 2014.
Yikes!
Yeah, they've been DS for 4 years, just sitting in the closet, just
you have no intention
going on 5 years. Yeah, I'll probably sell them.
Honestly. But see, the thing you should, because you know as well as I do, the minute you put them on, they're dirty.
Yeah, man. I don't care. And that's really been kind of what's sitting in the back of my mind is it's like, yo, these are a pair of shoes that you can maybe wear 3 or 4 times and then they're smoked.
They're smoked, yeah.
Yeah.
But see, I think that's where Jordan is messing up though, is because every now and then you'll get a shoe that comes out like those shattered backboards ones or those 7-11 11s.
Just tanks.
Just tanks, bro. You put them on, you cannot get them things dirty. No matter what you do. And they're super comfortable and they're super soft leather.
Yeah.
Why don't they do because remember Jordan had the whole thing where we're going to do
remastered. Oh, yeah. That was just an excuse for a price bump.
That was an excuse.
We got a couple pairs that were like, done up a little bit, and then they were like, all right, back to our OBS.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Get the fire up the assembly line. You know, like get them out there.
Yeah.
That's just, I don't know.
Man, listen, how do you feel about reps?
What do you mean?
Like the replica or the unauthorized pairs or whatever.
We've had this discussion. I've never purchased a pair.
They don't actually make them in my size, so I've never been a participant.
You can never be a participant. I wear a size that could be a participant of it. And I had the opportunity to get a couple pair like that. And they're like, oh, it's the same thing. It's made on the same machines, that whole thing. I don't know. Because it brings up the additive of, are they really non-sanctioned shoes? Because if they're just the same machine and the same thing, they're just not getting the Nike price tag on them.
Yeah.
What do you think?
What's the difference?
What's the difference, right?
I don't, and that's always kind of been an internal struggle with me because it's like, yo, I mean, if the shoe just doesn't look like a complete bobo where, you know what I'm saying, right. Jordan's, he's doing an underhand layup or anything, a finger roll,
right.
Then I don't know. I have a real problem with that. You know what I mean?
I don't think I have a problem with it either. But I do feel like I wouldn't feel official if I put them on. So
I'm always worried about my main concern is the quality. Like if the quality is on par and it's all the same stuff, then I mean everything is made up. Like
it is.
You know what I mean?
But see, you think about it too though, the quality being has been kind of an issue with Jordan this year.
Yeah.
Think about the Enzos.
Wow, imagine if the UAs were you know what I'm saying, better quality than the official release.
It might be.
Wow.
It might be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that might be the issue with Jumpman right now. I don't know.
They keep the good stuff for themselves. Yeah. Wow, that'd be sick.
Yeah. Or they get the top with grade A releases or whatever. And they're all made on the assembly line. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's a nasty game. The sneaker game is different now.
It's tough. It's tough. But hey, man, listen. The internet has really opened things up that you can live your life how you want it.
I just want it to be. I want to be in a world where anyone, if you want a shoe, you can get it. Yeah. I don't want the whole the resellers, the nasty resellers. I want them out of here.
Yeah,
you know.
Where they buy up the whole.
They buy up the whole thing. And now, if it's someone who gets something, you get a one-off, and you want to sell it. Yeah. By all means, make your money. But if I'm talking about people who buy up the full run, and just oversell them to everybody, that's just whack to me.
That is whack. I do feel on that.
All right, man. So, speaking of 2018, let's get it. So, biggest game of 2018 in your opinion?
Biggest game? I gotta go Red Dead, man. Red Dead Redemption.
No, not what you think. I'm saying just period. Just the whole of all. Like, what was the biggest game of 2018? So, you
still Red Dead?
Still Red
Dead?
It's still Red Dead. Okay, all right. So, you still have to.
It low-key changed gaming.
It did change gaming. It was a great game. I still got to give it to Fortnite.
Really?
Like, we can't.
You know, that's fair assessment. Yeah,
because I've never seen a game take over like this.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Like even in our time, and I think it's timing is all it has to do with. Because when we were younger, if we could play Street Fighter online with everyone, because like we got to think about it, it'd have been different, man.
Yeah.
It'd have been totally different. But I think with timing and the way it is with the world and the internet, Fortnite literally was on every. So the thing, Fortnite was banned from schools.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I don't think we've ever had that because we couldn't take it mobile with us when we were in school, but Fortnite, I got to give it to 2018.
You know what? I'm gonna low key side with you. I think you might have got that one just because thinking about the fact that in 2018, Fortnite actually got my nephews to get out of the house to go somewhere to go game, like almost like an arcade like experience.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's major because them kids they not coming up out the house for no game.
Not at all.
They were really on the move for that,
and they enjoyed themselves too. Yeah, they did.
That if that could bring the arcades back, then that was major
for sure. But I just thought about it, like what was the biggest one? And Red Dead, not to slight on that. Red Dead is going to be here for a couple years. To come. Like they're going to change it all up, so that's going to be a good one too.
Yeah.
All right, man. So LeBron. He goes down with a groin injury.
Oh well.
They still gave the Golden State a pounding on Christmas Day though.
They did.
They still did. Rondo took over, which he's out now for an injury.
He out for a month. Yeah. Man, listen. They said Draymond shoots like he got a backpack on. That's funny.
Yo, they bring up the question that we were talking about, bro. Is Draymond washed?
Draymond, listen. If Draymond don't straighten it out, he is out of there.
He's had a horrible year.
Yeah, because they're looking at it like, okay, Kevin Durant said that he wants to get paid, and Draymond wants to get paid too. Right. Well, who do you pay? Kevin Durant.
Well, no, okay. Now, I'm gonna be devil's advocate here. Draymond gave them the ability to play small ball, and that was Golden State's great. That was their biggest asset before they got KD.
But he got to still be able to do that for that to matter.
True that. So now they got KD. Does all that even matter anymore? Them playing small ball anymore? Because they play KD at the 5 at times.
Yeah.
So when they play teams that got a big man, like on Christmas Day. What killed the Golden State Warriors the most was the big dude. I don't even know his name.
Yeah, I know. Number 40. That's all I know. Yeah.
So when LeBron went out, and Golden State had their run, we both thought, okay, this is over. They're making their third quarter run. It's it.
Yeah.
But then the Lakers, after LeBron went out, made a push and pushed the lead back up to 18.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So and that's the thing. Like Draymond, I don't know if he's washed or not, and we keep saying he's working through injury. I think it's mentally something's up. He's pressing. It's usually the contract year, cats ball out.
Yeah,
he's had an awful year.
He's just not been looking right, man.
No,
and that little temper tantrum he threw on KD.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's big.
I feel like that temper tantrum he might have been lashing out because hey man, maybe something just ain't right now.
True.
You know what I'm saying with his game, it was just throwing him off mentally. I don't know, but to get back to LeBron, this is what I really want to talk about.
Go ahead.
All right, so King James, got a little groin injury, got a little ouchie. He'd be all right. You know how I know he'd be all right? Man showed up to the game in a nice fitted suit, man, with a glass of wine. I'm surprised he didn't bring the bottle.
Did he? I missed that.
First of all, man, like, listen, that's some old player stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? All man's needed was a fro. You know what I'm saying? You come in there, man, have Savannah have on her bell bottoms. Player. You know what I mean? Looking like your granddaddy.
Right,
you feel me? But I like it. L.A. Broad is a different beast, and I like it. I like it. He comfortable.
Yeah. I think we're getting the best version of LeBron right now.
Yeah.
I think early on he tried to fit the mold of being perfect, and you know what I mean.
Now
he don't care. He's just like, yo, I'm me.
He really is like your granddaddy.
Exactly.
You know
he really is. Yeah, for sure.
For sure. He do what he want now.
Yeah, we all got that family member that gets to that point in life where they say what they want to say, do what they want to do. LeBron just ascended that at whatever age he is now.
Yep. He's just like, yo, listen, hey man, what y'all gonna do to me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I think in a lot of ways though, it's super dope because he's always walked to the beat of his own drum as far as what he wanted to do.
Yeah. And did it his way.
Definitely did it his way, man. That's what I appreciate from him going to Miami, then going back to Cleveland. Everyone was up in arms about that. Why would he go back to Cleveland? They treated him bad. It was what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then even going to LA, people were like, why is he doing that? Because basically LeBron haters were all Kobe fans.
Yeah.
So Laker fans, we talked about on the podcast before, was up in the air. They know how to feel because you love the Lakers. You say you do,
but you need LeBron.
But you hate LeBron too.
Yeah, but a player of that caliber coming to your team, man, you need that. Yeah, you need him.
Absolutely. The NBA though has been had the best storylines of all now. And but Luka, man, remember we talked about Luka Doncic and you didn't know who he was. You know who he is now, right?
Oh man, listen, how could you not? And I did know who he was. It was just for whatever reason, man, the wheels didn't get to turning. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. He's out there. He's built like an off-duty firefighter.
Yeah.
But he's hooping.
I think dude is like 19, 20. He's nasty for his game to be like that. But he played professional, right? Before coming to the NBA. So.
Exactly. But Bron, though, this is the first injury he's had significantly. Missed a couple of games, but like you said, he avoided a scare. The groin injury is a tough one. And I knew he was cool when he was tweeting afterwards and everything, and he was just basically talking, and then eventually just said like, yo, I'm good.
Dodged the bullet,
that whole thing.
I knew he was good when he showed up with the red wine, man.
So was that at the game?
Yeah, he walked in. He was walking in the arena, had his glass. You know what I'm saying? Had a little decanter. You know what I mean? Just swagging on in. It's like, yo, I ain't playing. I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? Get lit.
Might as well.
It's what it is.
Root be that angry uncle on the sideline. Shout out to Bron. I appreciate Bron.
Absolutely.
All right, man. Speaking of Luka Doncic, the ascendant of him has the Mavs shopping Dennis Smith Jr.
It was all good just a week ago.
It was all good. He caught a body last night though.
He did.
He banged on Julius Randle, and that might just be auditioning for another team.
Yeah.
But I just think if anything, the Mavs, they're doing him a favor in the fact that they're going to send him to a team where he actually can play. I guess they see that he's not going to get a lot of playing time because him and Luka pretty much play the same position.
Nah, man, Luka's bigger already, so pause. But you gotta move him up a slot and keep Dennis Smith Jr. Move Dennis Smith Jr. down maybe to like the point somewhere like that.
I don't know why they're shopping him.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of is that his minutes have been reduced and he doesn't like it. And maybe he's being, that's what we would take it. Yeah. It's like he's being a headache in the locker room, maybe. Because Mark Cuban runs a pretty good ship. Like, I mean, we're doing a swan song for what's my man's name? Dirk Nowitzki now. Yeah. He can't even move really. But anyways,
I think Mans is 41. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Still bringing in the plate.
Yeah.
He the realest, man.
Yeah. I think they need to do a 30 for 30 on Dirk. I don't think people really know how much of a good person Dirk Nowitzki is.
Yeah.
Like his story is amazing. I mean, like even during the playing times, bigger than that though. He's got a black wife.
Yeah.
And I guess it caught a lot of heat in Dallas during that time, and he like stood up behind it, and the people of Dallas stood behind him. And was anywhere you go, it's gonna have your nut jobs and everything. But a lot of people in Dallas were like championing him for being that.
Hey,
that's crazy in 2018 that we still deal with that. But
the realist is that this man will show up to the game with a plate with aluminum foil.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
All that paper, man. He coming with a paper plate with some aluminum foil.
That's why we had a black wife though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's straight up cookout style, baby.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Like I gotta go to the game, baby. Take this plate.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She's sending you with a plate, man.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he got money. Like they can have like meal prep containers.
You know the Mavs had craft services on deck.
You know what I'm saying?
They always was there. Like,
you could have got meal prep contains. Nah, man. This paper plate with the aluminum foil, that's how we rock it, baby.
Keep it all
make it taste better.
Right? Yes,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I would heat it up, I take the aluminum foil off, and I shoot to get my jumps out of it. You know what I mean?
Oh man,
get reps in while I'm at before I get the game.
Dirk the realest, I remember hearing a story. I think it was on Road Trip and talking about Dirk or whatever. And Dirk, they said Dirk actually was a great trash talker, which is surprising. Yeah, they was like, he catch somebody small in the paint. Mm-hmm. There's a mouse in the house. You know what I'm saying? He'd be up on a rookie. He'd be like, give me the rock. I got a burger. You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine, you know what I'm saying, your first game in the NBA, you line up against Dirk Nowitzki, and he over here hollering, I got a burger.
So disrespectful. You got to foul him. Yeah. You got to foul him. He was just, you got to, bro. And he don't even know English. Yeah. So he's just, I got a burger. Yeah. So it might have been the first thing he knew. You know what I mean? It could have been, I got a PlayStation.
I mean, he about to eat. You know what I'm saying? He is about to grub on you, man.
Yeah, that's funny as heck, man. That's why I think Porzingis. I think that he's pretty much the same thing. Like he came over here, followed the sport. You know what I mean? But it's like he didn't really know English, so it's like he's out here just banging on cats. That's why I think people were mad.
Yo, man, where is he from? Lukaslavia or something like that, man. Yeah. Listen, I didn't know that Crispy Pork Zingers was out here thugging the way he was.
Oh man, he had a straight back.
Yeah, I was gonna say he had a straight back. Like, first of all, who was braiding him up? Because I need answers, Crispy. You know what I mean? Yeah, because that ain't normal. But I mean, he was straight looking like he was living that thug life.
And his brother's a goon. Yeah. You know what I mean? His brother's already a goon. New York got to get that right though.
I mean, they're playing that right. I think.
I think they are. They got this tank, man.
Yeah, they're like Zion. We're gonna suck, and we're gonna just get healthy, man. That's all. We don't need you to be trying to win games for us and all that right now. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get you some talent, brother.
Right, exactly. Trey Burke's out there hooping, Columbus product.
Yeah, man.
Let him get some rep. You know what I mean? He need to grow the braids back though, because everyone thought he was like Minnie Iverson. For real, when he got the clean cut, it's just Trey Burke. Like, you know what I mean? Like when he had the Iverson braids, I was like, oh man, get Trey Burke. Yeah. The minute he cut it off, it's like Samson.
It's like,
no one talks about it anymore. But
got the soundtrack. Oh,
yeah, like, man, I thought he had the whole feature. But Dennis Smith Jr. though, I doubt they'll trade him because I don't know if he's a rookie contract, so somebody would take him.
Yeah,
I think for me though, the most shocking part about it was just how quick teams move on from players. You know what I mean? Like they just like, okay, it just didn't work out.
I just want to know why, because he was the guy last year.
I don't know,
for a long time for them. So
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Luka came in and crushed the buildings, I guess.
Luka's nice, man.
Yeah,
I mean they're counting on him, going to him for big game shots and everything. All right, man. So we talked about Christmas Day, but Golden State. Let's get into it, bro. What is up with them? They just lost the other night against Damian Lillard, which ain't no slouch. Don't get me wrong. He had the game winner on them. They were down 2. He had a big shot.
Yeah.
To win. KD missed the shot to go up, so he could have won the game at the end. So he didn't make it.
Yeah.
To me, the body language with Golden State just looks like they're just not getting along at times. Like I think it shines through at times where you just look at them like they're just a fine oiled machine. But the slumping of Iguodala, the Clay acting like he can't shoot no more, and Draymond's issue, they're all adding storylines to it. I still think it's Golden State in 4. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, no
but
doubt.
What exactly do you feel is going on with them?
That's hard to put your finger on because it's like, KD's kind of been the only consistent player on that team this season because, I mean, Steph went down, Clay is slumping, Draymond got a backpack on his back, Iggy's just regressed. I mean, he's getting old.
Yeah.
And the bench ain't really working out the way that I thought it would. You know what I think it is? I think I got the answer, man. They need a goon.
They do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you need a Zaza.
I knew you were going to get to it.
You know what I'm saying? Just get out there.
David West, somebody. They need a goon, man.
You just need somebody that's willing to come out there, man, and give a good stone cold stunner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
In your time of need. Yeah.
Somebody that just doesn't really have any impact on the team other than just being out there knowing like they have no business being out here.
Yeah.
We know that they're out here just to hurt somebody.
Bro,
we need that.
They need that player like, man, you remember that feeling that you got when you heard the glass break watching WWF? You like, oh! It's good. Like, man, that's that energy that Golden State needs, man. They need a player that whenever he subs in, the glass breaks. You know what I'm saying? Straight rattlesnake style.
You remember that old clip that went viral of that football player that played for that high school team? And he got in the game and was literally just butchering people. That's what they need. They need a player that gets in the game. You know, like, yo, he has no business being out here. We know why he's out here. But Zaza gave nothing to the team last year other than to hurt Kawhi. That's all he was out there for.
Right. That's all
Slide
they
that
needed,
foot
man.
underneath and just hurt Kawhi. That's all he was there for.
That's what you need. That guy, man.
Yeah.
You need that guy.
No, but seriously, all jokes aside, though, I do agree with you though. They're bench, man.
Yeah.
You know, they got the big four. But the bench, and plus with it being a contract year for Draymond, pretty much a year like that kind of for Clay, because this is kind of like the year going into his contract year too.
Yeah.
So he's already thinking about. I'm sure he's thinking about.
I think it's the other way around. I think Clay is up for free agency with KD this year, and then Draymond is next year.
So why is Dre talking about getting his money then? Why is he so?
Because he knows if KD gets a max,
then he won't.
Yeah, he won't. Yeah, if KD and Clay get a max, then he knows that that's out for him.
Wow, so there's a big storylines going on with that. Yeah. So yeah, I think that has a lot to do with it. They like you said, they in their runs last year they got by. Last 2 years they got by with just KD just being KD. Yeah, you know what I mean, and. You know,
but thing is, he's still been consistent. It's just like, yo, the rest of y'all cats been looking like the rest of the Cavs.
I also think it's rotations too. I looked at the stat line the other night, and Jordan Bell got like a minute. He was a big player last year.
Yeah, that's how I gotta go sometimes, man. But in that minute, man, you better get a bucket.
Yeah. They've already lost more games this year than they've lost the 73-9 or whatever they lost. So I don't know, man. So we ain't even at the halfway point. But my thing is, people are going at them tough too.
Yeah,
you know,
you get your best. You get your best game every night.
Yeah, every night. But when it comes down to a 7-game series, is anyone still beating Golden State?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I don't. Regardless of the fact, I do like what Bron is doing in LA though. You got some young boys playing.
Yeah,
they just got a lot of light skinned dudes.
Hey man, they play a little bit wild or whatever.
They do. But I like Zoe, man.
I do. I like
Zoe and I like Hart.
Man, I think Kuz is still the guy.
Kuz is still the guy.
Yeah,
you're right. Kuz still and JaVale. I think what the best thing they ran into was JaVale getting hurt because the Zaba dude and Tyson Chandler
a little bit.
Man, they've been playing.
Yeah,
they've been playing.
No doubt.
All right, man. So KD says wherever he goes next, he's trying to get paid.
That's
Capital
right.
PAID. Says no one can recruit him.
That's right, man. So, 25 lighters on my dresser. Yes, sir. I got to get paid. He took a pay cut the last 2 years. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So where's KD going to go?
I can see him staying in Golden State, to be honest, because, I mean, it's looking like Dragoon is going to get moved. And, I mean, nice. It was nice. Nice while it lasted, unless you want to take a pay cut. So, you know what I'm saying? Dragoon, you got your money. Now it's time for me to get my money, and you take the pay cut. Mm-hmm. You know, I guess they could work that out. But outside of that, I can see him actually going to the Knicks.
Really?
Yeah, as crazy as that is, I can see KD to the Knicks.
People in New York would lose their mind.
And the thing is, like, they would cash him out like they did Carmelo Anthony. They just throw money all over
there,
him.
though.
In New York?
Yeah.
I don't think so, man.
I think he'd be miserable.
I think that KD, that would grant him the anonymity that maybe he desires.
Really?
Yeah. Like, New York is a weird place in that, like, yo, you can go there and be whoever you want to be, and nobody cares.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
So,
true.
I think that might be a little bit more settling for him. And it's like, yo, he'd be a big fish in you know what I'm saying, a big pond.
But why would you do that if you can go to LA and just play with Bron and get the max?
Because who want to play with Bron, man? I mean, if we be
honest, smoke and mirrors. I think all that what KD was saying was smoke and mirrors. I could seriously see him signing in LA.
I mean, I can see it just because the money makes sense, but I don't think that KD wants to play with LeBron. And I mean, as great as LeBron is, all right, he's entering the twilight of his career, man. Through this contract, LeBron's going to hit 38, 39 years old. It's like, at some point, we're going to notice a drop-off.
Yeah.
His production's going to drop off.
Yeah.
Why go there when you could kind of go with some guys that are closer to where KD is, maybe 4 or 5 years younger than what LeBron is? And not that he's 4 or 5 years younger, but you know what I'm saying? Go to a really talented squad, but has young stars. Bron just did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True. That could bring up the superpower between him and Bron meeting in the finals. Because you got, I mean, if KD leaves Golden State, they're done.
You think so?
Yeah. Because Draymond, if Draymond, like you said, he has a lead backpack on his back, he's running down the court like Kendrick Perkins now. Yeah. But if he leaves Golden State's run is completely over. Because think about it, he got him over the hump last year. Last 2 years.
I'm going to tell you where if KD goes, and nobody's talking about this, but if KD goes to Houston.
Oh, yeah.
They are on track to kill.
But the only reason why I say he won't do that, though, is because the stigma from KD has been, it wasn't until last year where I finally was like, I'm taking my KD hate off the ledger because he literally was the best player on the court last year's finals. He's been a coattail rider. By going to Golden State,
I don't feel like you can say that because him and Harden have already been teammates.
That's true, but the beard, well, yeah, the beard's an MVP, though.
Okay, KD was an MVP as well. KD is a 2-time champion. And you know what I'm saying? Last time James Harden saw the finals, KD dragged him there.
True.
You know what I'm saying? James Harden was coming off the bench, and I'm a huge James Harden fan. But the one game that they won in that series, or I think they got one in that series, maybe
they got one. I think.
Yeah, I don't think they got swept. I think they did get one in that series. But the game that they got, KD won it for him, right? Yeah. And James Harden, you know what I'm saying?
He was missing in the finals. He was
smaller than Minnie Mouse.
He definitely. He got super small. Pause.
Yeah.
I don't know about him going to Houston though.
Man, listen, that team would be constructed to fit KD's play style very well, and James Harden has already proved that he's not a selfish basketball player, man. Like you can eat, you know what I'm saying, being on the court with him. He doesn't need a million shots.
Yeah. But we talk about LeBron ascending and being this guy that not much a guy, but coming into manhood. Like I don't really care. KD's done it too.
Yeah.
So he can do what he wants. You're right. So he probably will go. He's gonna go wherever he wants.
Yeah.
And like he said, he wants to get PAID.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ooh, man. End up in Toronto.
Nah, he ended up in Toronto with Kawhi.
With Kawhi. Wow.
What's his name? Uncle Richard?
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Richard can broker that deal.
Yeah.
If KD signs with, gets out of his Nike deal, then we definitely could get a little nervous.
Ooh, or if he goes to Boston. Ooh.
Let's see, Boston got issues, though.
Hey, man. Man,
listen,
let go of Jaylen Brown. Let go of all them Terry Rozier, them guys.
No, did you understand? The Mormons aren't done with
Gordon
get rid of
Hayward.
Get rid of him.
Yeah.
Get rid of Bieber, haircut Hayward, man. The Mormons aren't done with him.
You know, he banged one. He getting back. Yeah. He getting back to form, yeah.
Hey, man, his leg went left like Legos.
KD and Kyrie, ooh, man. It even sounds good. Yeah.
Kyrie's a hooper. And KD always speaks highly of Kyrie.
Everybody does, man. Yeah. You saw when LeBron was talking about ask me who I want to play with. Kyrie Irving name popped up in there again.
Yeah.
LeBron want that old thing back, right?
He's a hooper though, man.
Yeah, he is.
All right, speaking of James Harden though, the boys put up numbers right now.
Yeah, he is.
Like, in my opinion, leading for MVP once again.
Yeah.
Rockets win 8 of the last 9 games, all due to James Harden.
Man, I think that they said he was averaging 39 points per game in the last 9 games.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
We talk about players who change the sport, like we talked about Iverson earlier and things like that. I think James Harden has changed the way that basketball is officiated because James Harden travels a lot, and they don't ever.
He doesn't. You know what? James Harden. I feel like James Harden might be the best student of the game ever.
Really? Yeah. Is it just? That's the thing about it. Like, he's the first player I've looked at that I don't know if he's breaking the rules or not.
No, he's so fundamentally sound and has such a good understanding of the rules that he can exploit them.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody says the step back is a travel, but it's not. You get 2.5 steps whenever you gather the ball. He just takes advantage of all of that. Like typically you only see this on, you know what I'm saying, dunks and layups where a player takes his first step, that's his gather step, boom, boom, and then they launch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But instead he's doing it going backwards. Nobody ever thought to do that before.
I think that accompanied with the fact he's a lefty.
Yeah.
It makes it look weird. Because I'm going to tell you, that's the only player I've ever seen. I'm like, yo, is he traveling?
And his ability, this is another, and I know a lot of people hate him. They're like, man, all he ever does is flop and get to the free throw line. But the thing is, he doesn't actually flop ever.
Right.
What he actually does is he has a unique way of creating contact. He catches defenders out of position and he makes you pay for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where most people would avoid that contact, he knows how to go into it and still, but he's already prepared for it, so he still can get a good shot off.
Yeah.
So, like,
I'll tell you one thing that tripped me out, though, that kind of got me the other night when I was watching. He dunked off of the left leg with the right hand.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I mean, like, that's very awkward. That's like, because the only person I see that does that other way around is John Wall. He dunks off the right leg with the left hand, and he's right-handed.
Yeah.
And I seen James Harden do it. He kind of laughed. I'm like, damn, James Harden's sneakily athletic, man. I never knew he was like just like that though.
He knows how to use all of his abilities, like whether it be the fact that he's bigger than a lot of two guards in the league right now. Pause. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to use all of that stuff to his advantage. Like, he's a strong player. You know what I'm saying? He's sneaky fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, James Harden might be the greatest student of the game,
but he's unguardable
right now.
We've talked about it before. He's unguardable.
Oh yeah,
because even if you take away his lead foot, you think is going to be, he literally goes through your arm. And that's a foul. Yeah, he presses the mind to go up and shoot the shot, and he makes it.
He just caught you out of position.
He caught you out of position, right? Yeah. So I don't know. So James Harden, man, I think leading MVP candidate right now is either James Harden or Kawhi.
Yeah,
I would say right now.
I can see Kyrie sneaking in. Kyrie's been putting up numbers.
But they ain't
Boston been losing. That's the problem. But like I saw the other night, like Kyrie put up like 24 and 11. He's been having a lot of like 10 assist games recently. He dropped 40 on who he dropped 40 on in overtime.
It was a big
game. It was
on
Christmas Day though.
Sixers.
Yeah, Sixers dropped 40 on them, man, to win that game. Like, that's my guy.
I feel you. All right, man. So wrapping up 2018, what was the biggest sports story in 2018 for you?
Biggest sports story, probably Bron to LA.
Really?
I feel like that was a big move. Okay. I mean, first of all, it shook up the entire NBA because it just changed the landscape of the East, and then Kawhi leaving, of course, you know what I'm saying, changed the landscape of the West as well. So I definitely think that was probably the most impactful.
Gotcha.
Where you going?
The Eagles win the Super Bowl. What you mean, bro? The Eagles winning the Super Bowl was the biggest story of 2018.
Think about that.
You know what I'm saying?
What they doing now, though?
They better not let us get into the playoffs. They better not let. Only thing that will hurt us is we have no corners. They might recruit me to play cornerback. You know what I'm saying? We have no corners this year.
Come see Killer. You know what I mean?
It's Shaw's year. Oh, man.
And Teddy BH2O going to be out there this week.
Yeah, this weekend.
Yeah, man. I think he's going to cut up.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. He's auditioning for a new job.
Absolutely. Hey, man, he might be auditioning for the same job. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Because Drew can't go with too much longer.
Yeah, man.
Drew might ride into the sunset.
Yeah. If we win that Super Bowl, I can see him maybe be like,
Sean Payton leaves.
Yeah.
I can see them both.
No. Sean Payton got to stay. You know what I'm saying? You coach forever. Can't play forever. Matter of fact, Drew, you come on in as offensive coordinator or a quarterback coach or something, man. You let's see Teddy Bridgewater off to the promised land.
I want to see Teddy do well.
Yeah, me too.
I want to see him do well.
I hope my boy Ohio State guy. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. He's clipboard material for the rest of his career.
Never, man.
AJ Barrett, he's
clipboard. No. JT Barrett getting
I call him AJ.
Yeah, wow.
I don't even know his name.
Wow. You know what I'm saying? Man, hey, man, we can make a real call to a real champion. Get my boy Cardell Jones.
I knew he was going to say it.
Yeah. 12 gauge.
Has anybody maximized their stardom more than Cardell, though?
No,
because he left when he was hot as fish grease.
He played 3 games.
And finessed his way to the NFL. Yeah, and he will never leave because they never know his potential. No. You know,
I mean, he played 3 games, but they were the 3 biggest games you ever seen. You know what I mean? Beat Alabama, won the championship. I think we beat Alabama, Oregon, and you know what I'm saying, ended up winning a national championship with this guy.
Right,
came in on the biggest stage and showed out. Right, 12 gauge. Let's go.
Shoot, you think about it, man. 2019 gonna be big. It's gonna be a lot of good storylines in college football. This is the first year y'all without Urban.
Yeah, we got Ryan Day, man. You know,
feel good about it.
I mean, Ohio State gonna be Ohio State. I think we'll be all right. State. Yeah, I think we'll be all right. Because listen, Ryan Day don't work out, man. Listen, we got a big old bag of money. Somebody come. Somebody come. Somebody wants this job.
Y'all got that LeBron contract.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's pretty much second to the Oregon deal.
Hey,
you know,
get it done.
Yeah, man. All right, man. So let's get into these topics of hip hop.
Oh yeah.
All right, man. So Bone and Migos. It continues, bro.
Yeah.
Busy Bone had Instagram Live last night.
Yeah.
He put out what you call it, the Elmer Fudd shotty.
Yeah, he did. He did. Yosemite Sam shotty, man.
What was he? Okay, first of all, we all know, people that live here know, Busy Bone isn't really wrapped too tight. We know he's something's off.
He's nuts.
Okay, he's nuts, all right? I, for one, have seen Busy Bone walk around Best Buy for hours.
Yeah.
Not buying a thing, just walking around looking at stuff.
Yeah.
For hours.
Inspiration.
He was like a meme before memes came out. I remember my younger years when cell phones had just kind of took off, and we had a group chat going, and we would talk about how, because 2 of my friends worked in Best Buy. Matter of fact, one was Jay.
Okay.
One was a dessert.
Really? Okay.
He worked in Best Buy, and he would say how long Busy Bone was in the store. So he was there for like hours upon end. Really? I think Jay said he was there for one of his whole shifts. Like they were there. Him and
they might as well just got him a shirt.
Yeah, him and Delane. Shout out to Delane. He used to play Gears of War with us. But they would always talk about, Busy Bone was in the store today. Like it was like the thing. Like they were talking about like, yo, Busy was in the store today. So all right, so give you a little back context when it comes to it. He's not wrapped too tight, bro. He's older than me. He's on the Instagram live throwing up gang signs. Yeah. Okay, and he's talking about how he would shoot somebody like
with the Elmer Fudd
with
shot.
The Elmer Fudd shot.
Somebody said man had a musket. Yo, but you know how I knew Busy Bone was crazy, bro. Mm-hmm. Back when I was in middle school, because he actually where I grew up, he actually used to live out there as well. And I used to see this man like in the morning on the bus on the way to school riding his motorcycle. Mine, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning, and I mean it's Ohio, so it's like freezing cold. Right. And he just out here on the motorcycle just riding around. We be like.
Boom, 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 boom.
Man was crazy.
He can perform though.
Hey man, look, he talented. Hey man.
But what does this come to though, Kev? How did we get here?
I don't know, man. I don't like this anymore.
I don't like it at all. The whole old school versus the younger cats is corny. We talked about that in previous podcasts. It's going somewhere else right now, and I don't know where. You got what's my man's name? Lazy doing. He's got a mixtape out now.
Man, that diss track was whack, man. Let me go, Migo. Yeah, nah.
What's going on, man?
Oh man, it's just a bad. You know what? I think that this is kind of the bad side of hip hop, where we have to worry about, the competitive nature of it, because it's like, yo, I don't know any pop and rock bands right now, but they're not competing or they're not calling out like the Rolling Stones or nobody. You know what I mean? Like you respect your elders out here, man.
Right.
You know, MGMT not talking crazy to Pink Floyd. Like it doesn't happen. And you don't let those types of things happen. Why is it only in hip hop that this happens? Because hip hop came up kind of as a competitive thing from the jump. So in the spirit of the battle, you know what I mean? I guess this is hip hop, but I don't like it, man. Like, yo, man, leave the legends alone. Bone has done too much for the Migos. And I feel like at this point, Migos really ain't even said nothing about them. Like they kind of let it go. 21 Savage came out and you know what I'm saying, was talking about how that diss was whack, and their DJ Durrell, I guess, who happened to be from Cleveland. I'm like, man, the fact you disrespect Bone Thugs and Harmony, you need to cut that. You can't go home anymore. You know what I mean? But it's just not good, man. Yeah, it's not good for anybody.
It isn't. It isn't good. Some way I blame Tupac for this in my story.
Oh no,
I gotta blame him.
No, that's definitely blame on Big.
Yeah, no, the disrespect.
Yeah. I'm blaming it on Big and Gutter. yeah.
Whoever we're blaming it on, it's corny. They need to stop doing it, because honestly, the Migos is one of the hottest groups out right now, which I still say they might be on their way out.
Really?
Yeah. Because
you only get the white hot space so long.
Absolutely.
Man.
Enjoy while you can, make a ton of money, and get out.
Hey.
All right, man. 50 Cent. So he donates $3 million to inner city school programs, and he also buys over $4 million worth of cars. Wow. 50 did his thing, man.
Yeah, he did.
He did. He gave a lot of money away, which was super dope. People go, it's a write-off, whatever. Listen, he had to get that money away.
Right.
He gave a lot of money away, and then he also flossed and bought cars and did the whole 50 Cent. 50 might be the best.
It must be nice to have that kind of money where you just, you know what I'm saying, just 1 week, you'd be like, you know what, I'm buying a car. You know what, I'm going to buy 2 cars. No, I'm buying 3. Why not another?
Not just buying 3 cars. You're buying 4 of the most expensive cars out there.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being that car dealership like, yo, the lights is on.
Bruh.
We good for another year, baby.
Bruh. When he I think he was buying a Ferrari, or maybe it was Lamborghini or something. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But he made the dealership open up in the middle of the night.
You know what
I'm saying?
As
they
should.
Cars.
Yeah. As they should.
Oh, listen. Somebody want to give me a $500,000 check. I'm open for business whenever you're ready.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. This car ain't making me no money sitting here.
Right. No, please.
I could be in the middle of a family reunion on vacation. I'm flying back home. We're going to get it open.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I need that $500,000. Don't worry, man.
Absolutely.
Don't you worry. I'll be there.
Absolutely. He bought some exotic cars. He probably only drive once in a while.
Yeah.
Because 50, I think he lives in New York or Jersey.
Connecticut.
Okay. Yeah. So it's cold there.
Yeah.
So he drives those cars maybe half a year, but those are the type of cars you don't drive very often.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey, live your life.
Oh, no doubt. He's got a ton of money, nothing else to do. You can't take it with you.
Yeah, man.
He ain't giving it to Marquise.
You know what, though? And Christmas time I always feel like it kind of exposes some people. Now, 50, he did his thing or whatever, but, he was just stunting for himself. And then, I don't know if you saw DJ Envy got kind of caught up in some stuff or whatever.
I saw that.
Yeah, because people were just kind of like, yo, DJ Envy, man, like, you taking pictures of all the presents and, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have a problem with him taking pictures of the presents. Like, do what you want for your family or whatever. I had where I kind of laughed or I looked at him like he was a little bit corny was when he took that thought picture, laid out on the he's laid out on the floor or whatever, faking sleep. Or it's like, man, you clearly posed for this photo. I don't like people who pose. For photos.
I don't like posing for photos.
Do not stage a photo for me. Nah, that's nasty.
We can leave that in 2018 too.
You are a thotty.
Yeah, okay. The look away. Yeah, you knew the picture was happening.
You might as well pull your buns out, okay? Because you are a thotty now.
Yeah, you're posing for pictures, bro. Like, stop it.
And like, I mean, if you would, you know what I'm saying, you buy it, bam, you know what I'm saying, you get your thumbnail together, whatever. But if you stage a picture,
yeah, like you're asleep, you weren't asleep.
Yeah, like you weren't asleep, man.
You weren't asleep.
Don't stage pictures, man. That's nasty. That's completely nasty. But more people were just kind of like, yo, why aren't you posting any pictures of your family? Like, you're taking pictures of all this stuff, but not a single picture of your family.
That goes back to what we were saying at the beginning of the pod. It's like, that's not what Christmas is about. It's all the gifts and what you bought everybody.
But it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be. Like, you're going in, by all means, God willing, you can splurge on your kids and spoil them in a way that you wish you were spoiled as a kid. By all means, do it.
Right.
But don't make them think that that's what Christmas is about.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it goes back to my parent corner issue I had. The kids gave me a list of toys and stuff that they wanted. I ain't say toys, but things that they wanted. That's things that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you saw, look, they got a new phone. I need a new phone.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'd have flipped that list around, threw it up on the refrigerator, but like, listen. This is what, like, man, listen, you better handle your business. From anything I ask you, make it happen immediately, bro. You better hop to it as soon as I ask. I don't hear no fuss.
You might as well give me a Christmas gift with all that, though, bro. Like, dear, I need to get, here's what I need. You know, like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing out here? But I think that posts like that is what puts it into these kids' minds that is what they should be doing.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It really is about being around your family, appreciative of the things that you have, that you can wake up and do that. You know what I mean? And that's what I think. But yeah, the envy thing is like, that's kind of, it was corny the way he did it, though.
But and luckily, even though, this person in particular did not come out and publicize this stuff, it made its way out to the public. Mm-hmm. And there was one person who did it right. And we both know who it is.
We both know who it is.
That's that boy, Young Hov.
Yeah.
Hov came out, shut down the building.
What did he do?
Dedicated a park bench to his grandmother.
I thought you were going to talk about the little kid who didn't get anything from his mom.
Oh, no, that was funny.
Okay, well, go ahead.
They got the rocks.
I'm not hip to this.
But Hov went out, man. He got a park bench dedicated to his grandmother. Took her to the park bench for Christmas, and the family took pictures with him. And
I saw that. I saw Beyonce taking pictures. And I didn't know what that was all about. Okay.
Yeah, and it was a park bench to his grandmother, and it's like, yo, that's what it's about. And it wasn't like, oh, you know what I'm saying, we posted this all up for social media. It was a moment. Mm-hmm. It looked like some paparazzi, some photogs actually happened to capture them. They put those pictures out or whatever. And like, yo, that's what it's supposed to be about. Especially when you got a check like that.
Yeah.
What do you need? Right. What am I buying you a whole bunch of stuff for? Like, you got more than anything that you could ever need in life. This is what's important, man. Right. Our family, our legacy. You know what I'm saying? We're building something up, something greater for to both celebrate and honor the generations before us, and also, give a leg up to the generations after us, man. We doing the work.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That was a great example.
How about there giving another just lighting the blueprint of what people should do, man. He's doing it his way.
It's Hov.
It's Hov. Yeah.
Damn it, that was a great one. That was great. Kudos. You know what I'm saying? You threw that one in there real nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's try it, man. All right, man. So get some more F-ish, I guess, here. Cardi B declined Super Bowl in support of Kaepernick.
Yeah.
As she should.
Man, making Travis Scott look real bad.
Everybody making Travis look bad, bro. And I think Travis he can't do it.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a firm stance to people of color, even non-people of color. Everyone has kind of distanced themselves from the NFL because of what they did to Kaepernick.
Yeah, you got to take a stand. You got to stand for something. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it got to be more than a check. First of all, Travis, your baby mama about to be a billionaire, man.
Yeah.
What you don't need a little bit of.
He should be focusing on.
First of all, there ain't no money in it. Like,
right.
The Super Bowl don't pay you.
They don't?
No.
What the hell is he doing it for?
They'll pay for your stage design and production, but outside of that, like, it's supposed to be like.
He can't stand to gain anything. If anything, he can stand to lose.
You get the exposure or whatever.
He doesn't need the exposure, though.
That's what I said.
Travis Scott fans are like, they're going to follow him and support him regardless.
And I don't think any of the, middle-aged folks that would be watching the Super Bowl are going to be like, oh man, this Travis Scott kid, yeah, he's something special. Right. Let me go check him out. Let's turn off this Van Halen.
Right, the Trump supporters don't care about Travis Scott.
Right.
You know what I mean? They don't care about him, man. They there for Maroon 5. Maybe not even there for that.
Not even.
So I don't know. It's weird. It's super weird. But Cardi B shutting it down and saying she's not going to do it definitely puts the spotlight on Travis.
Yeah.
What you going to do? You know, and people got to learn that like the way that you go about things is going to be important when it comes to it, man. Like people are going to support you, but
it's part of your legacy.
It's part of your legacy, absolutely. Like we're looking at Kevin Hart. He got a little bit of backlash from stepping down from the Oscars, but people are so respecting him now for doing it, and the Oscars are scrambling. Yeah, like they don't know who they're like we talked about before. They might just not have a host.
Yeah, they'll probably do like the ensemble host thing.
Yeah. All right, man. So yeah, shout out to Cardi B for that. All right, so Chris Brown, he is facing 6 months in jail over a pet monkey.
Yeah, man.
They
just will not leave CB alone,
they don't,
will they?
They as in, I mean, who's they? We don't know who they is.
The man.
The man.
Yeah.
People don't like Chris Brown.
Really?
No. I firmly believe that they don't.
That's sick.
And even the other day, Chris, I think he's even feeling it. Because did you see the post he put up saying that, it was to him, it was a picture of himself. Yeah. And he said, this guy's going to be remembered. He might not be appreciated now, but after the fact, he will be appreciated. Basically talking about himself in the third person and saying how he's going to be appreciated after he's dead more than he is alive now.
I can see that.
I definitely could. I don't know. Only reason why I can say that now is because as long as he's alive, he's an amazing talent. Chris Brown can make music. But as the Rihanna thing is going to stay with him forever.
Yeah, man. Listen, that was a big misstep to take, man.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't just recover.
He never recovered.
No, he never recovered. He didn't just yoke her up, bro. He whooped her ass.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He monkey fought her.
Yeah, and I don't mean to laugh.
Yeah, I don't mean to laugh. But that was just funny that I used that tone.
I got you. Yeah.
You know, I've daughters.
I don't want the comments to be like,
right? Exactly. No. We do not think that. The monkey
paw
comment was just funny to us.
Yeah.
But he'll never recover from that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and rightfully so, though. Yeah, in my opinion,
he got what he deserved.
What he deserved. I think he should have just gone away into the darkness and been a writer.
My thing is though, as far as like this whole thing with the pet monkey, why is Chris Brown in trouble and not the person who sold him the pet monkey?
I don't even care about that. Why is French Montana's on social media with his damn monkey all the time? Nobody says a word.
I guess it's not illegal to own monkeys. I guess this particular breed or species of monkey was like rare or endangered or something like that, so it's illegal to own. So it's that specific kind of monkey. But
man.
But listen, somebody sold it to him, so somebody thought at some point it was cool.
I'm just saying they sold it to him. There's a surplus somewhere.
Yeah,
check the Bronx.
Yeah,
they probably got those monkeys there. Like that's probably where they're at.
That's why they endangered.
That's why they endangered. They're on
the
Bronx. Yeah, man. They're on their bodega. Like, hey, boy, Poppy, I got Lucy's and the monkeys. That's my bodega guy.
Hey, man, listen, I like it. I like it.
We got the monkeys in the back.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They probably got them working.
Absolutely, yeah.
They're doing stock.
I want to say a joke right now, but I can't because we have followers. I'm gonna go away. Maybe 2019 I'll go that dark, but I'm not now. But no, I think it comes down to they just don't like Chris Brown, bro. So Lee got a monkey with a diaper on. I mean, like that's a full-fledged kid.
He got two.
He might be claiming those monkeys on his taxes.
Probably.
For real.
I would.
And I would too.
Yeah.
Ooh, that might
be the move.
That might be the move.
Yeah.
But anyways, Chris Brown though, I think it comes down to it, bro. What it comes down to is it's over for Chris Brown. Seriously, I think
it'll never be what it could have been.
But I'm saying though, like talent-wise, Kev, and you correct me if I'm wrong. Was there anybody that could have took the torch? And what got me on this subject is me and the wife were talking about this the other day. We were watching this Christmas, and you remember that movie with Chris Brown?
Yeah, I remember.
Yo, he was hot as fish grease during that whole thing, and that's kind of when he started with the tattoos and stuff. And he started going the whole bad boy image type of thing. Yeah. And I don't think it was a bad boy image. I think it's just, he got into some stuff with Rihanna and. I don't think she'll ever be the same either. And I don't think people talk about that enough. Is that Rihanna will never be the same from that whole thing that happened. It didn't elevate her though.
Nah, but stylistically though, I feel like it really gave her an edge that she didn't have before. Not saying that she wouldn't have ever got there on her own or that this was a good thing and helped her out. Like no. But it did make her a bit more of an edgy artist. Like it gave her artistic license to be a little bit more provocative. Like, I mean, before that we had like Pon the Replay. But
she had the sex appeal though.
Yeah, I mean the sex appeal is one thing, but like now she's bad girl Riri.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. I think she blew. I don't think she blew it. I think what could have kept her or catapulted her more if she stayed in that relationship with Drake. I do think that. Yeah, but the fact that she curved him was super player.
They would have been like super power couple.
Yeah, absolutely. They'd been like super power, but it's only room for one, and we already know who that is, and no one can surpass them.
Yeah,
being Hove is just whatever.
I mean, hey. It is what it is. Yeah. Even though Drake is he's on that trajectory, man. I ain't gonna lie.
He is.
Yeah.
But could he have been on that trajectory if he was in a relationship though?
Only with the Not with
maybe
situation
not now.
right now. Yeah,
not now. Yeah, no, not now. Not now. I'm saying like after the fact. I think his not so much swan song because J and B I don't think are anywhere near a swan song.
No.
What I'm saying is that's different. I can't compare them to J and B because they were both. They're just two different people.
Yeah.
I think with Drake though, it'll benefit him, but getting married later and just getting maybe even with Rihanna later in life, and they just ride off and being that super couple.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But right now, I couldn't see it with Drake because he's got too many. But fans.
I feel like right now, like so when J and B came together, it felt like they were both at the apex of their career, and like their trajectory just kept on going up. Because I mean, Beyonce, like I love Hov, but Beyonce is like an icon. The way that people worship that woman is I haven't seen since Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I don't think people really hold her accountable though. Because
Beyonce, hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you I will not stand for any Beyonce slander.
No.
Watch your words. Watch your words.
It's not gonna be slander. What I'm saying though is B had a whole run of put a ring on it. That whole thing. Yeah. I'll leave you. What was the song she had that was famous? Like to the left. That track. Remember she talked about that. But the minute Hov got in trouble, she's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take him back. You know what I mean? Like so, it's she preached that.
Hov said it best, man. You know what I'm saying? When you used to this filet mignon, it's kind of hard to go back to hamburger helper. You know what I'm saying? That's billion dollar Hov right
Absolutely.
there. You
know I think when it comes down to any female, you go to your man do something crazy or
you might let that slide. But I mean, she is Beyonce too.
Exactly. But I'm saying though, you weigh the pros and the cons. Like, could I do better? For this slip up, no, exactly.
It wasn't really worth it. It was it was one of those.
I got kids.
Yeah, and then it's also like, do you really want to get back out there on the market? Because I mean, who you gonna yoke up with?
It's a dirty game out there, man.
You know what I'm saying.
I was just having this conversation with Amaya the other day. We're talking about the game, and she was like, her ears perked up.
Okay,
there was a situation happened with her, and she didn't understand. I'm like, she's like, she hit me was like, Dad, you won't understand because you're older. I said, okay, well, let me hip you to something, and I had to really take the I'm your dad gloves off and put the I'm really just a dude.
I'm a man. I'm a man that just happens.
Let me show you how I would have played this, and then she's like, "Wow, that's how he did it." That's exactly because the game is always the game. Is the game. The game been the same. We talked about that before the pod. The game has always been the same since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
But no, I do think that it's just funny when I say that about Beyonce though. She did her whole movement was to the left. I'm gonna do better without you. And then the minute Hov slipped up, it's like, well, I'm gonna forgive you.
Yeah, I mean,
as she should.
Yeah, as you should, man. First of all, it's like, man, married people want to stay married.
Absolutely,
like, you know what I'm saying. You get married for a reason.
People that want to be married.
If you can figure it out, yes. If you can figure it out, you figure it out.
Yes.
And then like I said, like I mean, Beyonce don't want to go back on the market. Right. You know what I'm saying? Be out here, like I mean,
because you got to think about it. But you think about it though, people would want to date her just because she's Beyonce.
Absolutely.
Which is why I think
like,
they would step in too.
Who going to be able to like step up and fill that?
Nobody.
You know what I mean?
Nobody. If anything, if they were to split up, if anything, Hov would be an alien. We already know we think he's an alien, but he would be out of here.
But I mean, like Hov could get a bird anywhere. Not saying not never disrespect Beyonce, but I'm saying like he'd never find another Beyonce.
I don't think. But that's the thing. I don't think either one would ever get married again. They can never get to the pinnacle of that. They'd never be able to top that.
Listen, man. Here, Hov was out like he was cheating, but he took his ass back home. Didn't he?
He made a whole album about it.
He was quick. You know what I'm saying? He was run for his run.
He gave us one of the most timeless pieces we'll ever listen to.
Yeah.
In 444 at that age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's when we realized. Like I told you when we reviewed it, and check out our 444 review. Hov got better.
Yeah, he did.
Because he had pain in his voice. He had some things to talk about, and it's just so many vivid lines in that album.
Yeah, I mean, and look at even all that. I mean, I don't want to downplay, but a little bit of cheating. Look at how much embarrassment Hov had to kind of go through. Like Beyonce was fine. Like it was like, all right, he did the cheating or whatever. That man, I'm sure that hurt her feelings.
Right.
But at the same time, it was like. In the public side, man, it was like, oh man, he good.
Hey, I'll tell you what I knew. When
Jake got his ass whooped in the elevator,
bro. But see, people don't realize how stiff Beyonce was during that whole thing. She was sitting back.
She was just sitting back like, take that. Yeah,
you deserve it.
And then walked out of the elevator with a smile on.
And left with her sister.
Nothing happened.
Who put hands on her husband?
Jay walked out like they just hopped in the car like, hey. Have a good night.
Right. Nothing to see here. Oh, you saw something. But I am appreciative of that moment because we got 3 amazing albums out of that.
Yeah.
You know?
It worked out.
Solange's album, Lemonade, and 444. So
yeah, it worked out well for all of us.
Let it go.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. But Chris Brown's done, bro.
Okay.
I would say that. I think he might be done.
Absolutely.
I think he knows it, too. And he's self-medicating. I think he needs some help.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that can help Chris Brown is do a documentary of him getting clean.
I think that he needs to really sit down and watch the Bobby Brown story and realize, like, listen, you got to make it at some point, man. You're gonna have to make a turn, man. Bro. Maybe you need to start singing gospel, Chris Brown.
I knew that might be it. What I thought when I knew that it was over for him is when he did the album that we didn't review because it was too many songs.
Yeah,
and he then came out with tweets about telling people how to listen to it.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's a lot, but listen to it this way. Like, nah, bro, we're not listening to that many Chris Brown songs.
I don't listen to it at all.
You know? Yeah. No, at all. I still haven't heard it.
No.
And I'm pretty sure it's good. I just won't do it.
I'm sure it's got some bangers on there, but no, I'm not going to sift through them.
No, it's too much. But I hope he gets some help, man. Because to me, just outside looking in, and I could be wrong, he just looks like a person who's self-medicated.
I feel like he's doing better. Like, I haven't heard nothing. I mean, the Pet Monkey thing, that was kind of ridiculous, if you ask me. But I haven't heard anything bad about Chris Brown.
No, that story wasn't even the telling part. I'm saying just that post he made. Yeah. When someone makes a post about themselves and says, you don't appreciate me now, you're going to appreciate me when I'm dead.
Yeah,
to me, that's kind of
telling.
Scary. Yeah, that's a little scary to me. So, I don't know. I hope he ends up being okay. All right, man. So Meek Mill, he keeps it real. Says he wanted to greenlight every DJ that played back to back in the club.
I'm glad, man. Like, I like new honest Meek because it's like, yeah, you would feel that way. Like, if you was in, first of all, if you the DJ and Meek Mill is in the club, like, man, why would you have some couth?
Yes,
you know what I'm saying. Have some respect.
Why would you play it?
But it was really because the hold that Aubrey had on the game was just so tight.
Yes,
that it's like you had like if you didn't hate Meek Mill, something was wrong with you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It became popular, like a popularity contest.
Yeah.
But that's what I started thinking, and we had this conversation off pod about one of the best diss tracks of all time, and I gotta put back to back up there only because literally it was a hit. Yeah. It wasn't just a diss song.
It wasn't just a diss song. It was a hit. Yeah, it was a hit.
And it came out like a couple days.
Yeah.
So that's when I started knowing. Like, at that point too, I knew
Drake played different.
Yes, Drake plays different, but also knew that either Drake had the tent of writers in the OVO camp was amazing during that run, or he did it himself. But
no doubt. Yeah. You know, for Ops to be such a nice guy, man, he got a mean streak about him, don't he? Yeah, it's like, man,
absolutely.
I mean, to the point that like he'll pull up on local rappers and let you have a smoke, man.
Called him a fish.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He back to back them in DMs.
No, I will say this though, I don't think Aubrey's putting hands on people or nothing like that. Or
the boss don't put no hands on Don.
Baka does it. That's the hitter.
Yeah, but one Canadian good.
But I think it comes down to what Drake was raised in, the fact that he appreciates hip hop.
Yeah,
that's what I knew. Like that's when I knew, but that's how I know that Drake appreciates the competition when it comes to hip hop. Now he does pick his battles in some aspects and that's cool. I understand that, bro. We all do that. That's just being life. You know, when Kendrick called him out, he's like, okay, well, he got that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he tried it with Push, and then Push demolished him. He was like, we're not going to put any more energy into that. We're just going to move on.
And we glossed right over that.
No,
we didn't, and hip hop didn't, because some people thought Drake was out of here.
Yeah,
Drake being a pop artist kept him in the game.
Yeah, absolutely,
and that definitely kept him in the run. But that Push, he dodged a huge bullet from that Push thing,
you know, Push wasn't able to ja rule him. No, just because Push couldn't take, you know what I'm saying, the next step in it. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Was too big.
But I mean, still, that was probably the most lethal diss of all time. But it wasn't to the point where it's like, well, we have to hate Drake. It was just kind of like, ooh.
No, it was too much truth.
Yeah,
it was a lot of truth in that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
you are hiding
a lot of money into that too.
The Adidas deal fell apart behind that.
Completely apart.
Yeah, Adonis was revealed.
You know what? Maybe that's the reason we might have broke the Da Vinci Code. That's the whole issue between Push and Drake.
Yeah,
I mean, not Push and Drake. I'm sorry, Drake and Kanye.
Yeah,
that's all.
The Adidas deal fell
apart. That's why Drake never let up.
Yeah,
there's a lot of money lost in that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, we figured it out. Shout out to us, man.
Yeah, there we go, man.
All right, man. As far as Meek, as he should, man. You know, greenlight everybody that's playing that song because it burns.
Yeah.
You know. All right, man. So Lil Wayne, he was on stage the other night. He says that Hove is the GOAT and a real friend. Helped him with his taxes when he was down, and also he said Swiss Beats too.
Yeah, Swiss Beats just sent him some beats or whatever.
But he said Swiss just kept him. You know, as far as music wise, he never gave up on him.
Yeah.
So
I mean, how do you give up on Wayne musically? Yeah.
But that is very telling, though. I think people did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think people did turn their back on him I don't know if they turn their back. I think it's like you said, that hotness that you have as an artist. Because man, as you say it all the time, Wayne was the biggest act at one point.
Yeah.
Going. And
he changed the generation.
Definitely changed the generation. We see his impact on a lot of artists now.
Yeah.
But for Hove, once again, just behind the scenes, to be a real dude.
Yeah.
RNS, man. Like, Hove is just a real dude, bro.
I think that Nobel Peace Prize might be in Hove's future.
It might be,
you know
for
what
sure.
I'm saying? But like, even looking beyond that, it's like, his philanthropy, like whether it be the documentaries that he's doing about like Philando Castile and all those people, like calling attention to that, the support that he gave Trayvon Martin's family, the way they stood behind that.
Shoot, the documentary he did with the kid that was in jail. The one that killed himself.
Yeah.
I forget his name.
That wasn't
Broner, not Broner. I forget his name. We don't fact check. I'm sorry. Look it up. It's on Netflix. It's a good documentary.
Absolutely. I know Khalil Browder. There we go. I had to make sure I got that.
Yeah, you man. I'm definitely locked up. I
Well, just to honor that, brother. I don't want to overlook that.
Right.
Okay, so but even looking past that, man, think about all that he did. You know what I'm saying, in support of the Black Lives Matter movement, and did that silently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, posting bail for all those people that had pending cases in Rikers, let them come home.
About that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Hov is really out here, man, on his philanthropy vibes. And the thing is, he don't ask for no credit for it. No. Like, you know what I'm saying? He barely talks about it or whatever. He just does it. Yeah. And I like that kind of action. And what he did for Wayne, when Wayne couldn't do anything for Jay-Z.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Wayne wasn't able to put out music. He wasn't hot no more. You know, he was just out here for Hov to still look at him and say, you know what I'm saying, I still do whatever I can to help you with whatever I can. I'll take time out of my busy schedule to help you. Just speaks to how real he is, man. You know what I'm saying? How can you say Hov not the realest, man?
Yeah, that's a real dude, man. And there's too many examples of that. You know what I mean? And for Wayne, he didn't have to do that.
Nah.
This was probably something that happened years ago.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? But for him to be that emotional about it and be like, yo, I'm appreciative of the people that really took care of me. For him to say that
was speaking from a real person's perspective, because there's like he said, he was down.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. People they were pushing him to the side, acting like he wasn't there, or that he didn't matter no more. So the people in the industry that still stuck by him and looked out for him on a human level, not what can you do for me? I'm looking for a feature. I'm looking for a verse, but like, yo, as a person, I know who you are as a person. I care about you. I want to make sure that you're good. You know what I'm saying? You got what you need.
Right. What do you need?
That's real.
Yeah.
That's
real.
His
taxes. That's big. Because, I mean, shoot, you think about it. He could have probably kept him out of jail, man.
Man, listen.
You know, government, when the IRS come for you, it's bad.
And Wayne, money wasn't right, man. You remember Wayne was like selling off a lot of assets, getting rid of those cars and all that stuff, man. He was getting sued left and right.
Yeah, he just bought a new crib, I saw.
He did, man. Once the universal check cleared, he's like, time to re-up. We're back, baby. We're back. So, man, Hov needs to get that Nobel Peace Prize, man.
Yeah, for sure.
From the streets, at least. Hip hop. If we don't do nothing else as a culture, man, make sure that we give our legends Migos, leave Bone alone. All right, damn it, I'm tired of it. All right, man. We need to give our heroes, our legends, the flowers while they can still smell them, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's going to celebrate us like we celebrate us, man. We need to get out here. I ain't gonna say we need to go to BET Awards. Y'all need to get the BET Awards better, but maybe we all need to work together to make the BET Awards a better product.
Awards, that don't get published.
We need to make that a better product too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, quit stepping on each other's backs, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? Just all of us quit stepping on each other's backs and just elevate each other.
Yeah, man. Reach a hand down, man. Lift somebody up.
For sure. And then y'all could joint venture it together, and then make it bigger than what it was, man.
Absolutely, man.
I think so, anyway. All right, man. So, Biggie and Tupac were honored with street names in New York City.
Not Biggie and Tupac, but Biggie and Wu-Tang Clan. It should have been Pac. It should have been Pac. The truth comes out.
I saw Tupac. Wu-Tang.
Yeah, you know, I feel you. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Biggie and Wu-Tang were. Do they stay up all the time? Like, is it a Wu-Tang? Like, it's going to be a street?
Yeah, it's going to be a street.
I always wondered about that. Like, those streets. Like, I think Cedric Entertainer got a street, too. I thought it was just that way for like a month or so. So, it's like that forever?
I think it's going to stay like that forever because, I think it stays that way forever, man.
Okay.
Even though, you know, it'd be nasty like if I own a business and like we're located at 1487 Wu-Tang Drive.
I'm not coming to that.
I'm not coming to that stuff.
Right. It's some violence going on.
You know what I'm saying? My apartment is on Biggie Smalls Drive. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shout out to the Big. I love Big, man, but no, I don't know. I don't want that to happen. It's got to be at a major street.
You imagine you get that Christmas card from your friend and it says they live on Biggie Smalls Parkway. You'd be like, is he in jail? You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? You need commissary, man. So, you know what I'm saying? You need me to put some money on your JPay or something.
That goes back to everything we just said, which is slander. Because
no, these are jokes. We just get the jokes
right?
Yeah, get the jokes off.
It's dope. Yeah. I think if any place it would be New York City.
Yeah, man.
It's the only place it could be.
Absolutely, man.
But it goes back to, like you said, giving people their flowers while they're here. And Wu-Tang is another one. I don't think gets the credit that they
What is
deserve.
a Wu-Tang, though? Like, you know, I'm surprised in 2000. You know, I ain't even gonna say it, man. I don't want to cause no trouble, man. You know what I'm saying? Never mind.
We'll leave it there, man. Shout out to the streets, man. Let them have it.
All I'll leave you with is a classic Biggie line, and that is, "Remember rapping, Duke. Daha daha." Whoever thought that hip hop would take it this far?
Yeah. The most copied thing out there, man.
Absolutely.
All right, man. So, I want to end it off with this, man. What artists are we leaving in 2018? Who are you leaving in 2018?
You give me a second to think about that.
Okay, because I'm leaving Jacquees in 2018.
You leaving him?
I'm leaving him. He's gone, bro. He came out with the Candy Rain. that was just so nasty and gross. I told you in the previous podcast, I think it was last podcast.
Yeah.
Until he makes his own music, I'm leaving Jacquees in 2018.
I feel that.
I gotta leave him there. I was gonna be Kanye, but the only thing with Kanye is he gave us that Pusher album. That's why I know Kanye ain't really crazy. Yeah. That produced Pusher album, 7 tracks, was a damn masterpiece. Kanye's not crazy. He's monetizing it. Okay, oh, wow. So and people who are crazy don't say that they're crazy. Yeah. So yeah, he's really not crazy.
Man, I can see like Jacquees, or whatever his name is, Jacquees,
right.
Jacquez, whatever, man. It doesn't matter. John won't be here too long. All right,
right. He was done,
just about to leave.
Yeah. So Nadier's leaving. I'm leaving him in 2018.
Man, you know what? I got a couple contenders, man.
Come on.
Travis Scott, listen, man, you'll clean up the next couple days, man. I might gotta leave you in the past. Brother. I like the Sicko Mode song. I like it.
That hurts, man. Checks over stripes. Drake said that, though.
You know what? Ye has done enough to be left in 2018, but I just love the guy, man. I can't help it.
I know. He gave us the Pusher album. That's why I can't say no.
I saw his little Christmas pictures with his family. Like, and the way
everybody was at that party, too.
Oh, yeah. Listen, the way he was cheesing, though.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It was like, how can you not love this guy, man? You know what I mean? Like, first, he was ruining all of Kim's, like, little model shots. Like, she was out here trying to pose and, like, be all cute and stuff. Kanye over there, like...
sarcastically smiling. Yeah.
I'm like, I like that. That let me know it's still a real person in there.
The engineer kid was running around.
The
little engineer kid.
I love that. Yeah. I love that. But you know, the artist that I'm probably gonna leave in 2018 is an artist that just completely violated my ears with their trash music. And damn it, that's Casanova. I don't ever want to hear from you again. Let's flip flop Tekashi and Casanova. Put him back in the box. Put him in the RICO case. Let Tekashi be free.
Yo, I'm rolling all the way with you. That's a good pick, man. Because I don't know why he got popular. He makes no good music, man.
Nah, I don't want to see him on Love and Hip Hop.
I don't get it.
Don't pull up, man. No Joe Budden podcast. None of that, man.
Yeah,
Get on, man.
He did the rebrand with the choker chain with the thing on there. Like, yo, you're right. I don't want him in 2019 either.
Nah, man. I don't want it, man. It's over for that.
Well, show, man. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Thank you for another good year.
Absolutely.
Of supporting us and
bigger, better things. 2019, man.
See, we can desert on more episodes next year.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
man. Shout out to him and congratulations, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know for what, but congratulations, brother.
Absolutely, congratulations, bro. Yeah. But yo, this is the end of the year. GamesMusicLyfe podcast, episode 147. I am Nadir.
This Kev.
And yo, drink more water, people.
Peace.